Kirby's Dream Land 3. Okay, so this is my first episode of Shit and Good Games. Now, there are a lot of shitty games out there, but there's also a lot of good games that have one or two parts of them that are shitty, and you just wonder, why the fuck is this in a game? And there are plenty of games that are like this, and Kirby's Dream Land 3 is one of them. It's not one of my favorite Kirby games. It's still a pretty good game, though. The controls aren't as tight as in some other games, but still, it's pretty good. There's just something about it where you have to please this little stupid character by doing some meaningless task in each level. And some of these tasks are okay to do, some of them are fun to do, some of them are little mini games. But you get to please them, and you get this little like heart star thing from pleasing them. And there's one task that doesn't make sense. Now, most of them do make sense. Like, in this first level, you're gonna see coming up, I have to please this little flower. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll hear a little beeping noise that indicates that you're at a part where you have to perform the task. And it's self-explanatory. You just have to avoid crushing all the flowers. And when you do this, you get to the end of the level, and the little flower guy is happy, and he gives you this little heart star thing. Now, see, soon I'm going to be coming up to a doorway, I'm going to go in the doorway, and you'll see what I mean by the beep sound. You'll see the little flower sitting around. And it's very simple. It's self-explanatory without them actually going out and telling you. This is the easiest one because it's the first level, but it gets a little bit harder. Some of them, they just come to you like there's a mini-game halfway through the level. Now you hear that beep noise right there. You see flowers, and you just gotta avoid the flowers. So I just kind of fly over the level. I avoid the flowers. I think you might have to avoid the dandelions in this part too. I'm not sure though. Now we switch over. I'm switching ahead here. So we got the end of the level. Here's a little flower guy. He gives you the heart star thing. I grab it. I go in the door, and then I finish the level. And it's really simple. Okay, so now I'm entering the second level, and I don't even know what that thing is. It's hard to tell by that little picture. So, we're starting the level here, and before I get here, there's one other stupid thing about this game, and it's a copy ability. You see those little, like, witch things that are flying in the air? Watch what happens when you eat its broomstick. You get the dumbest copy ability ever. Sweep. Fucking sweep? Are you shitting me? That's the stupidest copy ability ever. I'm gonna sweep my enemies to death? What bullshit? What's worse, he just swept in mid-air. How do you do that? It doesn't even make sense. But, anyways, back to what I was saying. Here we go, we got two helpers. One of them looks like chewed gum, so I'm gonna go with the bird, because he can fly, and, oh, wrong button there. Okay, so, I'm gonna get the bird, because he can fly. Can't stand that pink thing. So, I'm gonna go through this doorway now, and coming up here in a second is the room with the guy you gotta please. Now, this bird, even this bird sucks. He's slow as hell. Anyway, so I'm gonna clear these blocks. I'm gonna go into this doorway. The first thing I think is, what the fuck is that thing? It looks like a cross between a fucking dildo and a weeble wobble. What the fuck is it? It's retarded. And I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. It gives you a little beep noise, and it indicates that you gotta do something there, but I got no idea what to do. So, I've tried a ton of copy abilities. Right here, I'm gonna try stone. And I'm gonna go in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to impress him or I'm supposed to do something or what. No, I'm just gonna do this shit around him. And why the fuck? He gives you no hint or indication of what the fuck he's supposed to do. What the fuck does he want? Hello? Ass fuck, do you like the little blue guy? Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't give a shit. I'm just gonna leave the fucking bird there. And now I'm gonna go finish the fucking level, and maybe I'll get another hint near the end or something by the way he acts near the end of the level. I don't fucking know. And this is more stupid green shit. And I just don't know what the fuck to do. He gives you no fucking hint or indication. I just absolutely don't understand this level. I mean, you gotta think too, they targeted this game at younger kids. How the fuck are they gonna figure this out? There's no fucking way. Now, hopefully maybe we get a hint here at the end. Should be coming soon. Okay, so here's the end. Finally. Thank God. And he's depressed, hiding in the corner. You fucking depressed fuckhead. Just go fucking hang yourself, you greedy bastard. The world's gonna end. Give me your fucking heart star thing. I need it to fucking save the world, you piece of fucking shit. Just give it to me. Okay, so here, I finished the level. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try the fucking thing again. And maybe I can figure out what the fuck it is. Okay, so we're gonna go back, try to fucking please this dildo weeble wobble thing. Oh, looks like it's got some frog in there too. I don't know what the fuck it is. Who designed it? It's weird fucks. I mean, you gotta think the design for Kirby's kind of strange too, but at least Kirby's great classic game character. Okay, so avoiding the stupid dumbasses who give you sweep, because it's the shittiest copy ability that they've ever come up with in Kirby. This time I'll pick the stupid chewed gum piece of shit. See what that gets me. This is such a useless fucking helper. So I'm gonna come over here to these stupid blocks here. I mean, look at it, like feeds Kirby. Stupid cunt. Okay. Now, let's see what the fuck I gotta do. I mean, does he like a girl or something? Can I just jump around and impress him? What do I gotta do here? Are you shitting me? I had to fucking tickle him? I had to fucking tickle... I cannot fucking believe this. Bullshit. Seriously, he gives you no indication of what you're supposed to do. And then you end up finding out you gotta tickle him with this fucking chewed gum thing? It's retarded. I can't even believe it. It's like the dumbest thing in this game. I swear to God. It's just the stupidest fucking thing in this whole entire game. It's even dumber than sweep. I mean, you got a good game, and then you sprinkled a couple stupid-ass shit things in there that just don't make any sense, and you just don't even understand, like, why the fuck is it there? On to something different here. You may have seen the AVGN video for TMNT, where there's some pizzas that are placed in stupid places that aren't worth getting. Well, there are plenty of good games that put items in places that aren't worth getting, too. One example is MegaMan II. Awesome game. One of the best NES games, in my opinion. And if you go to a Quick Man stage, you'll see an item that really, really isn't worth getting. It's just a suicide trip to try to get it. Now, when you start this level, you just gotta drop down, and you gotta avoid these little things here. And when we get down to this next part over here, you're gonna see that you see these yellow beams. They move really fast, and they're instant death. So you just want to keep moving, you want to memorize where you gotta go, and just get through as quickly as possible, because you do not want to get hit by those beams. Now, if I skip ahead a little bit, I'll show you this next part here. This is the hardest part. You really gotta memorize everything. You really gotta move quickly. There's no fucking around. And now, you come down here, and wait a minute. Did you just see that? Let's go back for a second. What's that item doing right there? You're definitely not making it. That yellow beam's already coming, so what's the point of trying to get it? As you can see right here, you don't want to fuck with those beams. The only way you could get that item is if you already beat Flashman and use a time stopper to avoid those beams. But to run back and get that item would take a good 3 seconds, and getting it would only replenish enough of your time stopper to give you a good another 3 seconds. So there's no point in it being there at all. It's just a fucking waste.